everyone. I am Aishwarya, an educator on Unacademy. You can follow me on Unacademy Learning app where you can find my other courses as well. In this lesson, we are going to talk about words that confuse us. And it happens because they have similar pronunciation but their spellings, meaning as well as application are completely different. So let us have a look at these words. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you. So, as I have already mentioned in my introductory video, in this lesson we are going to talk about words that confuse us. And it happens because when we speak out these words, they sound similar to each other, but their meanings as well as applications are completely different. So, here we have reverend versus reverent, then seen versus seen, and straight versus straight. So, you can see that there are three pair of words, and in each pair, both of the words sound quite similar to each other, but they are actually different. So, let us polish our concepts. Firstly, we will discuss the meaning of reverend and reverent. So, the only difference is that in reverend, the last alphabet of the spelling is D, whereas in reverent, it's T. So, reverend means member of Christian clergy or someone who is respect-worthy. Then, reverent means worshipful or something to whom we should be thankful. Now we will discuss some examples that are using the word reverend. So, here most of the examples are dealing with the meaning that it is a Christian clergy. So, first is the reverend went inside the room. This means the member of Christian clergy went inside the room. Then second, I asked the reverend to guide me. So that means I asked the member of Christian clergy to guide me. Now last example is the reverend and his wife clicked a picture. So again it has similar meaning that the member of clergy, Christian clergy and his wife clicked a picture. Now, we'll discuss some examples that are using the word reverent, and it means somebody who deserves respect or who is worshipful. So, first is he was reverent in views and behavior. So, this means he was worshipful. That means worth appreciation in views and behavior. Then next, that reverent moment when she entered the hall was really amazing. This means that wonderful moment or that mesmerizing moment when she entered the hall was really amazing. So it is basically used to describe things in a positive way, or I can say in a very positive way. Last example is she is a kind and reverent person. So this means she is a kind and worshipful person. So I guess now the difference between reverend and reverent is clear to you. Now we will discuss the meaning of SCENE seen and SEEN seen. So when we are talking about SCENE seen, then it means a segment of a play or a segment of a movie. Then SEEN seen means something which has been viewed, or it can also be seen as it can also be said as the past tense of see. When I see something, then in future I will say that I have seen that thing. So it will become past, and that is what seen does. Now we will discuss some examples that are using the word SCENE seen, which means a segment of a movie or a play. So first is I love watching action scenes. So this means I love watching those segments of a play or movie wherein there is action. Then second, they are discussing a scene of Conjuring. So Conjuring is the name of a movie. So this means they are discussing a segment of the movie Conjuring. Now last example is, please hurry up because I don't want to miss the first scene of that movie. So this means please hurry up because I don't want to miss the first segment of that movie. Now we'll discuss some examples that are using the word SEEN, scene, which means something that has been viewed, or the past tense of see. So first is, I have seen one of the most beautiful buildings of Paris. So this means I have viewed, or in past I saw one of the most beautiful buildings of Paris. Second, have you seen my YouTube channel? So this means have you viewed my YouTube channel? Then last example is, I have seen him stealing money. So this means I have viewed him, or I saw him stealing money. So I guess the difference between SCENE, scene, and SEEN, scene is clear now. Now last pair is straight versus straight. So let us discuss the meaning of STRAIGHT, straight, and STRAIT, straight. So when we are talking about the first one, straight, it means something which is bent or twisted. Okay, so when something is straight, that means it is directing in one single direction. It do not have twist and turn. Then second, STRAIT, straight, means a narrow waterway. Okay, it is a passage which is narrow, passage of water which is narrow. Now we'll discuss some examples that are using the word straight, which means something that is free of bends or twist, which is directing towards one single direction. So first is, the road is straight for 500 meters. This means the road do not have any bend or turn for the next 500 meters. Second, come straight and you will reach my place. This means come in one single direction. Do not take any turn and you will reach my place. Now last example is, I need to have a straight answer to this question. This means I need to have a direct answer. Okay, I don't want to have indirect or confusing twisted answers, but I want to have a answer which is straightforward, or which is to the point. Now we'll discuss some examples that are using the word STRAIT, straight. That means a narrow waterway. So first example is, the view of this strait is similar to that of a river. So this means the view of this narrow waterway is similar to that of a river. Rivers also become narrow at some points of their path. Okay, so the view of this narrow waterway is similar to that of a river. Now next is, this strait looks beautiful. So this means this narrow waterway looks beautiful. So now the difference between STRAIGHT, straight, and STRAIT, straight, is also clear to you. This is all I had. I hope I was clear with the topic. Still, if you have any doubts or queries or even suggestions, please drop comments. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you so much for watching.